Hey everybody, I want to Weasel here. It is 9:40 p.m. Saturday, November 15th, 2014. This is Mario Kart 8. If you note in the bottom corner, version 3.0 was present. Let me turn the volume on the TV down just a tad, and I'll be completely honest with you. It has been months since I've played this game, sadly, and it is one of my favorite titles, so that's really a buzzkill. I believe I completed the 50cc segment of the playthrough, which is basically just me going in and playing each of the tracks completely blinded. The downloadable content has been released. Do you want to download it? Why don't they do that automatically like they're supposed to? Long story here, I was very tired. I'm very tired right now. I was super tired the day this came out. And sadly, I was under the impression that it would come out like at midnight. When it didn't come out at midnight Texas time, I thought, okay, they're doing official Nintendo headquarters from the West Coast treehouse time or something. I tried back at 2 a.m. and no dice there. I finally went to bed. I think I uploaded a few Skylander vids or something. It was like 5 in the morning. I was like, alright, I have no business doing this, but I'm going to check out the new tracks. I wasn't going to record them. That would have been a horrible idea, but I wanted to play them. I've already paid for this stuff. I don't know what their problem is. But I have terribly slow internet. And this is proof of that. I'm not going to talk to you for 14 minutes. Well, 5. Who knows what it'll be. But bottom line, I can ramble on about this crud. I thought the console, I'd left it plugged in so it would already download it. Apparently it did not. But it didn't come out, and then I was way too busy Friday to do that. And this is literally my first free time since then. We did some Minecraft stuff today. 2 recordings actually, in a brand new series that I can't really talk about yet because we haven't released it. But hopefully this is somewhat accurate and we can get going. But I guess the last time I recorded anything on here, that's when I went in and bought the DLC, which I thought was super cool. Since we got some time to kill, let's just talk about that. Made a blog post Wednesday. Basically, what you get in this segment of the DLC, you get 3 new characters. You've got Tanooki Mario, you've got Cat Peach, pretty well balanced there, and then kind of out of the blue, kind of new and special and exciting, maybe even getting some new players in on the game. You've got Link as a playable character, which is pretty crazy. There's 4 new carts. Not a huge deal. Really, to me, the tracks are the biggest deal because that's a crud ton of content coming our way. The carts, though, you got the B-Dasher, the Blue Falcon, which I think should be cool, Tanooki carts. I haven't really watched any videos. I like this stuff to be new to me. And then the Master Cycle, which they've showcased in their previews. So the 2 that stand out to me the most there are Master Cycle and Blue Falcon. That's just based on initial impressions. And then the coolest thing of all, you get 2 new cups. And each cup, of course, has 4 tracks. That's a total of 8 brand new tracks. Fully playable in person, solo. If my nephew is here, we could play. If there were 4 people here, we could all play together. I can go online and play with anybody with these new tracks right now. It is just crazy awesome. You've got the Egg Cup, and it basically features 3 new tracks, 1 retro. Yoshi Circuit from the GameCube, that's going to be our retro one. You've got the Excite Bike Arena, which I grew up with that game on the original NES. That's pretty cool. Dragon Driftway, and then Mute City, kind of based on F-Zero. And then you've got the Triforce Cup, which Legend of Zelda fans will be stoked about that. Wario's Gold Mine from the Wii. I thought this track would have been included initially. I have mixed feelings about that track. I tend to do okay by myself, but anytime there's like multiplayer, no, it's bad things happen to me. Rainbow Road from the SNES, that's of course 2 retro cups there, and then we've got 2 brand new tracks. You've got Ice Ice Outpost. I think my nephew's going to be stoked about that one, and then the Hyrule Circuit. And if Reggie's rumors are correct, it was from his little Twitter takeover the other day, there's actually going to be a tweak there where instead of collecting coins to kind of get like the momentary speed boost, we're going to get rupees. So that should be interesting to see. Plus, you can use Link on the Master Cycle to go through Hyrule Circuit, and in fact the entire Triforce Cup, which is pretty cool. That said, this thing is totally bananas. I don't know how you have 322 remaining and the bar, like a mile away from completion. So, um, auto power. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait it out. So I think what I'm gonna do is just end this recording, because in all honesty, it's not gonna be 3.5 minutes. You're probably looking more like 30 the way things go with my internet. So I'll just can that there. We've gotten the intro stuff out of the way, which is kind of a buzzkill. I thought it had literally already downloaded it and updated to version 3.0. You did see the little amiibo in there. That's coming here in less than a week now. So that's going to be pretty cool. I got to get my pre-orders turned in. I think Toys R Us is doing a 3 for 30. When I was talking to him the other day about pre-ordering the amiibos, basically what they told me is they would honor, I guess they like me, but I guess they do it for anyone, but they would honor pretty much anything, because I said, if I pre-order these, I'm going to come in, I've already paid for them, and then y'all are going to have like some crazy sale, if not on launch, within a week or something, and I'll feel like an idiot, and they said, hey, we'll honor it. So if they do a deal, buy two, get one free, they'll honor it. Or at least they say they will. I assume they would. Some stores may vary. Some are very difficult to work with. But I was waiting. I was holding out hope that somebody would do a sweet promo for them. I don't know of any. And the best deal I know of, I believe Toys R Us. It's been. I haven't really read anything official, but I've seen a lot of people mentioning it, so I assume it must come from a somewhat legit source. But I think buy three for $30, which that's not too shabby of a deal. That's probably the route I'll go at Toys R Us. But as you can see, we've basically spent way more time than it said we needed for this. So I'm going to end this. We'll come back in and we'll have some new tracks, and I will sadly have to make myself wait that much longer. But that said, you know what's coming. I hope you're excited. Hopefully we enjoy it. And if you bought the DLC, this is what you got to go through. So if not, you can click on the shop icon. I'll show you here when we start back up and take it from there. So that's it. I will be back with the new cups and the new content. We'll check that stuff out and get into the racing. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully I am not too rusty. If I could, I would postpone this and go run some time trials and kind of brush up on the controls. But as is, we're just going to roll with it and see what happens. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you back in a second. Hey everybody, One Wisdom here. It is now Sunday, November 16th, 2014, 1:08 a.m. Where we left off, we started downloading. I made the mistake of thinking that it was 3 minutes, total time it was going to take, or 6 or whatever it was. That was hours. And I think it was 9:15 or 9:40. I don't know if I'm going to use the start of that video or not, but basically I'm downloading the DLC. I pre-bought it to get, packs 1 and 2. They're awesome. The biggest thing I'm excited about is the 8 tracks. My internet's really slow, and it was just taking a long time to process. It was at first 14, and then it dropped to 6, and I think it might have gotten down to 3 by the time I quit rambling. And that was, like I said, it was 9:15 or 9:40. What I thought I was going to do is record that, get it editing and uploading, workout, basically shower, come out while that one would then be done processing, and I was going to record the Hyrule Cup, basically, and have them both done, and then upload that while I slept, etc. And it literally, I did all kinds of stuff. I got the workout in, did some other miscellaneous stuff I've needed to do, and this just got done. I actually uploaded the entire Minecraft video, which was an iPad recording from today, and those are big file sizes. So nonetheless, this is apparently loaded up, and we're going to see what we're getting ourselves into. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, that was a acceptable wait time there. Now the newest thing here, this is version 3.0, you saw it on the start, but down there is the amiibo button. Let's investigate. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they did. I guess some people have them, but I mean, it's technically they're not out for normal people like us yet. I would have loved to have reviewed these, actually. I know they sent some out to some people, and I seriously question some people's PR strategies when you send stuff to people that don't really play the games or care about it. You'd be better off sending them to someone that was just, all Mario Kart or all Nintendo, not just necessarily someone with a huge channel. But I digress. This is pretty cool though. Basically what they're going to do, at least we know these will work. They may add more as we go. They're doing a great job updating this. But if you get, say, Mario and Luigi's amiibos, you can come in and your Mii will actually be able to have those skins. Those are like little racing helmets. So that is pretty wicked cool in my opinion. I'm used to Xbox controls now. It's been a long time since I played this. What is that button? Okay, yeah, that's nothing we care about. So that said, let's get back in here. And like I said, I have literally not played this since June. Outside of whatever month, I think August, I came in and I bought both DLC packs. I recorded that because I had a lot of people asking for it. And then I was on Thursday night. Wait, yeah, we've done them all. So we've 3-starred everything, and now we're going to come in here. This actually worked out well. Had I gotten to do what I wanted to do, we would have played all the cups, 50, 100, 150, possibly mirror, I don't know. Then I'd just be spending all my time online with friends doing cool stuff. But now, I'm going to probably be the only person that actually started playing this on day one and goes sequentially, at least through these cups. Granted, that strategy will probably be blown when we get to next two, but nonetheless, we'll just come in here and 50cc it. Okay. Now, when I bought the 2 DLC packs, I got different colored Yoshis, and then I think the different colored Shy Guys. I've never actually raced as those guys, apparently. The other characters we need to cover, brand new. Again, I mentioned this in the first part, which I guess I'll use. Tanooki Mario, Cat Peach, and then, of course, Link, which he looks pretty lame on a car. I think he's gonna look a lot better on the Master Cycle. That said, in DLC Pack 2, you got Villager, Isabelle, and Dry Bowser. So, of course, Villager and Isabelle, AC and L. I played some of that. There was a fishing tournament today. Right here would be my Mii, and then the Amiibo suits being options. I look pretty awesome as is, but I'll probably wear those. I probably had a character I was planning to use here, but since this is brand new DLC, and I can get to everybody else in the standard cups, let's go ahead and do Tanooki Mario. Oh, and we get 3 new carts as well. So, that's ridiculous. I think I unlocked that one manually. I think when I did the time trial the other night. So, Sports Coupe, this is the Mercedes stuff that you got with the deal. It was free, basically. I don't know why I keep cycling over. Why is it doing that? Right here is the Blue Falcon. That is awesome. There's the Tanooki cart. That's kind of cool. There's our B-Dasher, and dadgum. There's the Master Cycle. That is Epona awesome. I'll let that cycle around for you so you can actually get a good look at it. Again, Link's going to look really cool on that. That is it for the new carts. I'm just going to do standard stuff, you know. I keep it simple. Now we're going to come over here, and this is really cool stuff. I'll actually, we're going to play the Egg Cup, which is Yoshi Circuit. That's our retro one. Excite Bike Arena, Dragon Driftway, and then Mute City. Coming down here, though, I want to showcase this one real quick. Triforce Cup, Wario's Gold Mine. Again, I've got mixed feelings about that. I really like it. I have problems with that one, especially when I play my nephew. SNES Rainbow Road, Ice Outpost, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And then Hyrule Circuit, again, the coins have been replaced with rupees. Very, very interesting stuff they're doing there. Again, right here, we don't know anything. I think it's Leaf and Bell, though, are going to be the cup names. So, I've never played these. I've not played the game in months. And I'm trying to remember the controls, and we're going to see what happens. So let's go in here to the Egg Cup 50cc Tanooki Mario standard kart, tires, and glider. And we're just going to go at it. Let me turn my volume up. I want to hear some of this since it's brand new. I'm really sad I haven't gotten to play this game more because I absolutely love Mario Kart. Mario Kart Wii is the reason I started recording games to begin with. There's a blue Yoshi. That's a nice nod to the DLC. Of course, I guess it is his track too. Okay, what does accelerate? Is it A, I think? There's going to be a learning curve for me as I get back into this. Oh, well, that wasn't great, but don't even remember what does the items in this. So just kind of bear with me here for a little while. Really, Luigi? You want to play that? Well, I can't believe that missed it. This is kind of like reminiscent a little bit of the second version of Woohoo Island, the tunnel. I try to. The other thing that sucks for me is I try to take in all the detail when I first play, and that's not a good thing to do. I don't know if those piranha plants have range on them. I guess only if you're in the grass. Thought I heard a shell coming first. Check out that helicopter. This is some cool stuff. This is like banana peel day or something. But again, if I seem like I'm a horrible driver, I have not played in a long time. So I hope that doesn't become. I mean, I'm wanting to get back in the groove of playing the living snot out of this game like I did with Mario Kart Wii. I got a lot of people, you know, YouTube and social media, Skylander Club want to play, be part of the recording, so I'll see if I can get some people involved and have some fun. Music's really upbeat and fun here, kind of reminiscent of the GameCube in general. Oh no. Yep, we found out. We found out. So now I know. Interesting we got to keep our item though. Oh, that good. I mean, when this first came out, I remember griping about the controls. Kind of being a little bit out there for me. And then I kind of got the feel of them. And now I'm kind of having to relearn it all. I don't think I'd say that I mastered the controls with the gamepad. I was so used to the, you know, nunchuck and Wiimote, or not nunchuck and Wiimote, just the Wiimote. I didn't use the Wii wheel, I just held the Wiimote like I did. So, I don't know if I'm the only person that does that. It seems like most people have different controller methods, or actually use the wheel. It always credited me for using the wheel, I just didn't. I have one, it's blue and it looks cool, but I always just held the wheel. So Tanooki Mario looks pretty good though, we haven't talked about that directly. So I don't know if there's any shortcuts here, you know, I'll explore it and find it. There we go. So at least we did okay there. Peach and Luigi, that's a good competition. Lakitu, Larry, and Iggy rounding it out. Cat Peach is in the mix, so Peach and Cat Peach, that's kind of cool. No Mario, we're the only one in Tanooki form, so. Alright, let's continue on here. And again, I guess I'll probably use that first little segment, like the 7 minutes when I realize we're going to have to wait for this to download. But the next one, Hyrule Cup, it'll be easy. Now this could be interesting. I'm curious as to how many laps we run. It looks like a short track. It looks crazy. And I read on Nintendo's website that the speed jumps, or the boost ramps, like change positions each lap. So that's going to be hard to strategize. Okay, so the music, oh geez, how did I not? This is great. If you grew up with this like I did, this is just really cool. Only 3 laps. I thought this might be one of those ones that was like, you know, 5 laps. A lot of people think that was like a late, I don't know how that is, being a green shell. A lot of people think that was like a late edition. That's actually something they did in its NES version. I mean, right off the bat, you had really short tracks, and you just play the snot out of it. You know, like 5, seems like there might have even been some, or 7. Don't hold me to that. Okay, so we're getting some items in this one. Not us, but the people. Oh jeez, had no way of seeing that. And you have to remember, I have never played this track before, so I guess this is a fairly big track. So But the music, if you can pick up on it, it kind of gets drowned out by the crowd noise. But that it's like the classic 8-bit sound, and it's just really cool. I don't know if the mud is going to stay put as well, or if it'll change position. I think my nephew's really going to like this track too. It's just a lot of fun, man. I've always been one to speed boost on ramps. I know a lot of people don't. I don't know why, but that's just something I've always kind of done. It looks like those change position. I don't remember them being side by side. This coin is super helpful. Yeah. I guess it's better than some items. But, oh, geez, I wish we would have been a little bit slower. Okay, at least we'll get a coin back. This is a lot of fun. I'm really going to enjoy this. I bet this track is going to be like complete chaos in online modes. Oh, geez, I thought that was Yoshi. And I was like, he can't pass me. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, geez, we missed it right now. Some of these are blind. I mean, if somebody learned this track well, and they were, you know, in the lead, you could probably really do some damage with banana peels. At least to those in pursuit of you. I haven't hit that top section, but I can't tell if there's a... was that a blue shell that we evaded? Something flew by us. Okay, we'll throw that down. I think we got this in the bag. There we go. Got back up to 10 coins, too. Lakitu, my man, coming in. Luigi's right up there. Peach still in 5th. She'll show well. Oh, we don't have a Yoshi. What was that? Huh. I guess I'm just thinking of the blue one we saw, but something flew by me. Nonetheless, 2 back-to-back wins on 2 tracks I've never played before, and a mud bath as Tanooki Mario takes his victory lap. So that was a really cool track. Again, I think online that one should be pretty interesting, especially with all the jumps. This is going to make for a really good video, I think. So. And I was really excited the day that they announced this. Okay, this is a Dragon Driftway. All the Lakitu statues in like martial art poses. That is cool. This is a nice track. At least initial impression. I think my nephew's gonna like this one too. This is cool. This is really cool. This is kind of reminiscent of like the old DQ tracks. Not DQ. We're not talking about Dairy Queen. Donkey Kong tracks, where you go into the barrel, you know, cannon. So, again, part of me just wants to like take in the backdrops and, you know, everything. Looks like that's a little ramp you could take. Looks like there's going to be several options here for shortcuts. I like the way it's like a dragon spikes, you know, there. Actually, I guess this whole thing's probably like a dragon tail. There's some bumpers. Well, it's been a while since I've played. I'll just avoid them. That was a pretty salty move by Tanooki Mario. Okay, that was like a totally blind corner. Alright. So, yeah, lap 2. Cool track. I like they're not getting hit with repetitive items this time. That's what 150cc is for in solo mode, not 50cc. Okay. If I wasn't recording, I'd like explore and take those shortcuts and, you know, then try to make comebacks after the fact. Well, they're on the side of caution. It'd be nice to come in here brand new tracks and just clean house, you know. Okay, this is a bad spot for blooper. Luckily those spikes are there, so you can't really go off that side. Is that a shortcut that other way, or I guess that'd just be a better line, perhaps, if you went lower. I like the birds. I noticed those on Yoshi's Circle as well. The paper lanterns are very period correct. I don't know if you're gonna get that type of commentary anywhere else, unless it's like somebody that's just like sucks and taking like leisurely drives down a track or something. You know, maybe somebody else appreciates it. I don't know. I don't know that they ever showed much of this one. They might have kept it kind of under wraps or something. So can't say I blame them. It's pretty cool. Just the name is kind of neat, and you do get to drift a lot. So you got that going for it. Again, luckily that's really our first mishap. Cool track though overall. Had a better angle on this time. Let's see what we can do. Cleaned out the corners in case anybody's behind us. Put that down at the finish line, and we will take the checkered flag. But there's also some artwork of Lakitu in this tunnel. I saw it. There it was. This is nice. Lakitu is getting some like his home track or something. Very cool there, and he did okay. He didn't win it, but he did okay. So we're at 45. Luigi, Peach, and Lakitu, all contenders here. So we'd have to do really bad to not get first, but it's a brand new track. You never know what'll happen. And sometimes they amp up the difficulty, i.e. item hits on the next track. So final track, I should say. Alright, let's see what we got. Mute City from F-Zero. Very fitting for a racetrack. Oh, what is this, like a Rainbow Road 2.0 or something? This looks really cool. Again, I never really had F-Zero when I was a kid, but like all my friends who had older brothers did, and they just would like play it incessantly. Oh, that was nice. Me and Luigi hooking up there. Wow, those are some hyper boost pads already. Let's just see what we can do. Already liking this track. I hope, for my sake and everyone else's, that the barriers stay in place. If you had a point on this track where you could go off, chaos. You wouldn't see it. I actually plan to do a lot of Skylander stuff tonight, and since this took like 3 hours to download, kind of threw things for a different loop. Okay, so I think this is flatline area. You could go off very wide segments of the track there. Okay, what is... Oh, geez. I did not know that was an issue there. We're still in first, that's hard to believe. I assume that would slow us down. I don't know, I've never raced here. I have to think it would. Really cool starting line there. Let's see if we can't speed through here again. This is a place, if you hit all these, you could, assuming the people in front of you didn't too, you could make up some serious time right there. Give yourself a star or something crazy like that as well. Okay, those bumpers angle me funky. I'm not sure how I feel about them. Especially after having not played in a long time. Okay. Oh no. I don't have anything to block him. Stupid red shell. First red shell we've seen in a while. Didn't really have the speed up to drift. I thought I heard Yoshi, but he's not a racer. Oh, there's a blooper. Maybe one of these speed boosts will take care of this. I think that's where we went off last time. Banana peel. That's the downside of being in first place, I guess. Ah, so's that. Speak of the devil. Finish line stripe there said F-Zero. First time it was a stripe that said Mario Kart, and that, God, everything is happening. That time it said F-Zero. I don't know if you saw that or not. You can rewind the video. I can't because this isn't Forza on Xbox. Alright, this game requires real skill. Alright, I've never actually played Forza either. I'm thinking of getting Horizons 2. Oh, jeez. And seeing how that goes down. There's actually quite a few racing games I'd like to pick up. I know a lot of people hate racing games, but that was kind of like my bread and butter, man. Even on my Sega, I had Hard Driving, which was like probably one of the least content-rich games ever. You raced like, oh no, we did it again. You raced Phantom Fonton. I think that was his name. I don't even know. And I had a ton of fun with it, dude. Finally, we got something good. I'm just, how do you use it? Okay. Mario Kart on that stripe. So we still won. That was a rocky finish. Lakitu came back, takes second place away. Then Luigi, then Peach. That's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. Tanooki, Lakitu, Luigi. Peach so close yet. So close. Really. Gonna get right down to it. Larry sucked it up. Iggy didn't do well. DK. I could see him having trouble on these tracks. Really, the Koopalings entirely stunk. Cat Peach, you think, would have done better, but hey, Peach was here. So that said, not too shabby. I have not played this game at all. Basically since I recorded part 8, which was, I think, before E3, which is early June. The game came out May 30th, 2014, the day my nephew got out of school. Went and picked up a copy of it in the morning, and then he got out at noon, and I had a copy for him, a copy for me. We played it immediately, and then I recorded everything 50cc, and then I went to E3, and then it's been all Skylanders and Minecraft pretty much. So but I am a huge fan of the series, and this is awesome. Again, the karts are cool, the characters are neat, but to me, getting 8 new tracks is just crazy cool. So that said, let's can it and see what we get here. Guess we'll view results. It's been so long, I don't really remember what they do here, and that's said. And my nephew and I think, did like only maybe 4 recordings of online matches. So, okay, cool stuff here. That's factual. Luigi did jump us in our first race at Yoshi Circuit. Well, they had to throw that in. Is this like a highlight reel or everything we did bad? Oh, Windy, thank you. Now I'll know to hit you next time. Fiend. Alright, so Yoshi Circuit, Excite Bike Arena, Dragon Driftway, Muse City. Cool stuff. Captain Falcon, Lakitu, Get Tracks. The Excite Bike guy would actually kind of be a cool carter, now that I think about it. I don't know that anyone would want to pay for him, but I guess you bundled him with some cool characters. That's a nice looking trophy there. You've unlocked a new character because I've literally only done the 50cc, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. Mario Kart, Professional Kart Racing, Distinguished Driver. Love the green accents there. It's almost like a emerald color. Goes well with the Yoshi egg. But hey, we won. I hadn't played in forever, and we cleaned house. I'm ecstatic. And I think the way I was recording these, I can't remember if I showed you who I had unlocked or not. Let's just do it. What do we have here? I guess we have to pick something. Who did we get? Who did we get? Who did we get? Toadette! Okay, the Mario Kart Wii, you had to really work for her. I like how they incorporated the white dots on her pigtails this time. That's kind of cool. That said, I'm going to end this. I need to shower, but I may actually come right back and do the Hyrule Cup with Link. And I don't think I've used a bike at all in this ever. And I'm tempted to use the Master Cycle, but having a great time here. This is Mario Kart 8, Part 9 of my playthrough. The Cups went in order, 50cc, so that's cool. But that said, you know the drill. If you are not subscribed, please do so. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Personal site, oneofweasem.com. If you're into Skylanders, check out SkylanderClub.com. I think you will enjoy it there. And like I said, once I kind of get some more Trap Team stuff done, I'm going to come in and anybody online on the friends list and everything, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some Mario Kart 8 online. I promised everyone we would back in May. I didn't say when. I said it would come after I got done with Skylander stuff, and I'm going to stick to that. So stay tuned, but I'm excited for the Hyrule Cup and seeing Link on that Master Cycle. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back in just a few seconds.